Hey kids, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. If this is your first time here, welcome aboard. If you're one of my regulars, welcome back. Either way, I appreciate the fact that you've decided to spend some time with me. When last we left, basically all the Grey Wardens and the Royal Army and all the good guys got their asses kicked by the Darkspawn, and my character Elspeth here and her mentor slash boss, who's supposed to be in charge, Alistair, were the sole survivors, and they were rescued by Morrigan here and her mother, who's over there, Flemeth. And then, of course, there's Dogmeat, the heroic hound. So, when last we left, as I was saying, I've said that already. Anyway, I like that phrase. It's a good phrase. When last we left. So we were about to leave the area. What we were told basically by Flemeth, who's over there, was that we need to go and stop the Darkspawn. We were not given instructions how. We were not given a goal. Basically, I've got no idea how to proceed, having never played this game before, but that's okay. We're going to fumble through it, alright? Let's get to it. Now, there's a big arrow here, so I'm thinking that that's something. Yeah, okay. World map. You have just opened the world map. It details major locations of interest around the kingdom of Ferelden. You can use the world map to travel to various locations, although some are not available until you meet certain criteria. Okay, well, I'm looking at this. This is where we are now, the party camp, apparently. I'm guessing that's where we are now. Flemeth's hut? No? Okay. But anyway, the only other thing that's lit up is this Lothering? Lothering? Lothering. Which one is it? Somebody tell me. Lothering or Lothering? I'm sure somebody on the game will mention it. Anyway, Lothering, a small town just off the Imperial Highway at the edge of the hinterlands. Okay. Obviously, we need to go there, so let's do that. I'm not really sure I'm liking how the inky darkness is creeping up toward where we're going. That's kind of disturbing. Anyway. Okay, hey, yeah, here we go. Fortress and everything. Let me turn up my volume just a bit.
And I expect each of you to supply these men. We must rebuild what was lost at Ostagar, and quickly. There are those who would take advantage of our weakened state if we let them. We must defeat this Darkspawn incursion, but we must do so sensibly and without hesitation.
Your lordship, if I might speak. You have declared yourself Queen Honora's regent, and claim we must unite under your banner for our own good. But what of the army lost at Ostagar? Your withdrawal was most fortuitous.
Yes, it was. This shithead.
Everything I have done has been to secure Ferelden's independence. I have not shirked my duty to the throne, and neither will any of you.
The Bannorn will not bow to you simply because you demand it.
Understand this. I will brook no threat to this nation from you or anyone.
Alright. So let's get this straight. Terran asshole here intentionally let the king
Tegan,
and the nobles
Your
die.
Majesty, your father risks civil war. If Eamon were here...
Tegan, my father is doing what is best.
Did he also do what was best for your husband, your majesty?
Heh. Yeah.
Wake up, gentlemen. More travelers to attend to. I'd guess the pretty one is the leader.
Oh, I'm gonna enjoy kicking his
They
ass.
don't look much like them others, you know. Maybe we should just let these ones pass.
Nonsense. Greetings, travelers.
Highwaymen, preying on those fleeing the Darkspawn, I suppose.
They are fools to get in our way.
I say, teach them a lesson.
Now is that any way to greet someone? A simple 10 silvers and you're free to move on.
You should listen to your friend. We're not refugees. You're toll collectors then. I don't have that kind of coin. Very well. Here's 10 silvers. You're toll collectors then.
Indeed, for the upkeep of the Imperial Highway. It's a bit of a mess, isn't it?
You're fixing the highway. I think not. Perhaps you should charge more then. I don't have that kind of coin. Very well. You're fixing the highway. I think not.
Not much gets past you, I see.
It's not really a toll. We're just robbing you, see?
Do shut up. Even a genlock would have understood that.
Forget it. I'm not paying.
Well, I can't say I'm pleased to hear that. We have rules, you know.
Right. We get to ransack your corpse then. Those are the rules.
You can certainly try. Intimidate. Don't really... Do you really want to fight a Grey Warden? Yeah, let's try that.
Did she say she's a Grey Warden? Them ones killed the king.
Traitors to Ferelden, I hear. Tern Logain put
Oh,
quite a
you
bounty
gotta
on
be
any who are
fucking
found.
kidding me.
What do you say, gents? With that kind of bounty, we can retire. Let's be heroes to the kingdom.
Okay.
As you wish. Off we
All right.
go. On it.
I shall do.
Too easy. Run while you still can.
All right.
That's
surrender.
a lot of blood.
We're just trying to get by before the Darkspawn get us all.
You picked the wrong target. Get by, you're a criminal. This shoddy operation's pathetic. I could do better. Get by, you're a criminal.
Yes, I'm a criminal. I admit it. I apologize.
Now, I want to kill this guy now. Now you die, that's what you deserve. I want some questions answered. I'm turning you into the authorities. You'll follow my lead. I could use some soldiers. Hand over everything you've stolen, then start running and don't come back. I want some questions
Well,
answered.
what could I tell you? We aren't even from these parts.
What exactly have you been doing?
Watching for folks fleeing from the south. Chasing from the wilds and farmholders, mostly. There aren't soldiers here anymore, so we help ourselves.
There aren't
Try
soldiers in
not to
Lothering?
hurt anyone too much.
Okay, have you heard about any survivors of the battle? What news have you heard? What's going on in Lothering?
It's packed full. The band took his men north with Tern Logain, so there's no one looking out for it except a few Templars at the Chantry. Well, I was just trying to feed my family, you know?
Have you heard about any survivors from the battle?
Couple, maybe. A group of wounded ash warriors came by earlier. Got right out of their way.
Yeah. What news have you heard?
Everyone's saying how the Grey Wardens betrayed the king during the Darkspawn fight. Got him and themselves killed. Tern Logain pulled out just in time. First thing he's doing as regent is putting a bounty on Grey Wardens.
Oh, great. I'm done asking questions.
Well, then let me go!
Hand over everything you've stolen.
Yes, of course. The coins we collected are right here. Just over 100 silvers. The rest is in the chests we brought. I swear.
I'm turning you into the
There
authorities.
aren't any. Just the Templars, and they'll execute me. I'm not going down without a fight.
Okay.
As you wish.
I shall do.
All right.
So be it.
Yes.
And... Okay, she looks good.
Got it.
New quest, Fallen Templar.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? All right, all right.
Looty loot, McLoot loot. Okay, new quest. A Fallen Templar. You found the body of a Templar slain by bandits. His corpse has been picked clean of everything save a note and a locket. Perhaps the locket will mean something to someone back in Lothering. Okay. Seek out our elven. Not sure how to get to these quests, but we will definitely do that one now. Aha. Trap trigger.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Okay. Can't go that way, I guess, so we'll go this way.
Well, there it is. Lothering. Pretty as a painting.
Ah, so you have finally decided to rejoin us, have you? Falling on your blade in grief seemed like too much trouble, I take it.
Is my being upset so hard to understand? Have you never lost someone important to you? Just what would you do if your mother died?
Before or after I stopped laughing?
Right, very creepy. Forget I asked.
Just get to the point. What did you want to talk about, Alistair? What did you want to talk about,
His
Alistair?
navel, I suspect. He certainly has been contemplating it for long enough.
Oh, I get it. This is the part where we're shocked to discover how you've never had a friend your entire life.
Okay, these
I
two
can
are going to be
friendly
entertaining
when
as
I
hell.
desire to. Alas, desiring to be more intelligent does not make it so.
Anyway, I thought we should talk about where we intend to go first.
I need to look for Fergus. He might still be alive. We should try and use these treaties, I assume. We need to hear some news before we can decide. Do you have some thoughts on that point?
This should be good.
I think what Flemeth suggested is the best idea. These treaties, have you looked at them?
No, not yet.
There are three main groups that we have treaties for. The Dalish Elves, the Dwarves of Orzammar, and the Circle of Magi. I also still think that Arleman is our best bet for help. We might even want to go to him first.
Okay, we need to find these people as a way to contact the Grey Wardens. Why are you leaving it up to me? What do you think we should do, Morgan? What do you think we should do, Morgan?
Go after your enemy directly. Find this man Loghain and kill him. The rest of this business with the treaties can then be done in safety.
Yes, he certainly wouldn't see that coming, and it's not like he has the advantage of an army and experience and...
I was asked for my opinion and I gave it. If your wish is to come up with reasons why something cannot be done, we will stand here until the Darkspawn are upon us.
Okay, I'm ready to get going. We need to find these people as a way to contact the Grey Wardens. Why are you leaving it for me? I'm not sure any of this is a good idea.
Short of leaving Ferelden to seek them out, the only place to send word to would be Weishaupt Fortress. And that's thousands of miles away.
Okay, then we need to find these people.
I can give you directions, if you like.
Where do we find our layman? Where do we find the elves? Circle of Magi. Where would Loghain be? Where do we find our layman?
He'll be at the Castle Redcliffe, in the far western part of Ferelden, next to the mountain passes. If he isn't there, someone will be able to tell us where he is.
Okay. Where will we find the Dalish elves?
If we head eastward, towards the Brazilian forest, we should hear word of one of the clans that wanders that area. Hopefully they will still be there.
And the dwarfs?
We would need to speak to their king in Orzammar. That means heading west into the Frostback Mountains, which won't be easy.
And the Magi?
That will be at their tower on Lake Kallenhard to the north. We'll be looking for the first enchanter, whoever that is.
Okay. Where would Loghain be?
If he isn't out in the field with his army, he's probably going to be at the palace in Denerim. We can go to Denerim, but somehow I suspect that they're not going to let us just walk around. Only a suspicion, of course.
Yes.
Then you
Okay.
have a plan.
I'm ready to get going.
Fair enough. Let's head into the village whenever you're ready.
Right. Okay. So, what are we going to do? Well, I'll be truthful and say I don't have a clue, but I'm willing to look around. Those people are just sitting on the grass. This appears to be a bit of a tent village.
Stop looking at me, mongrel. I have
I
nothing
brought
you
my
want.
family to Lothering because I thought it would be safe.
Why do you keep staring at me so, you flea-ridden beast? Can you not tell when you are not wanted?
Because you're hot and you're sexy.
I enjoy company of creatures of the wild, not stench-ridden domesticated wolves.
Are you gonna constantly bomb
And
on
he
my dog?
persists. Maddening!
Wow. She's must be a cat person.
You there. If you're looking for safe shelter, I'll warn you. There's none to be found. Move on if you can. Lothering's lost.
What do you mean? I was looking for some news. Actually, do you know about the bandits just outside the village? I'll go where I want. What do you mean?
We've had refugees streaming from the south for the last 2 days. The Chantry and Tavern are full to bursting. There simply isn't enough food to go around, and we Templars can barely keep order. You'd be better off elsewhere, my friend.
Okay. Can I ask a few
I'm
questions?
just out here to keep an eye out for Darkspawn. Please ask someone in town. No offense.
Okay. Is anyone in
The
charge
has
here?
marched north with Tern Loghain, so Lothering's on its own. Most folks look to Elder Miriam. Otherwise, you could speak to Sir Bryant in the Chantry, I suppose. It's up to you.
Right. Okay. I wanted to... Map. Journal. There we go. Fallen Templar. Okay. Let's go see if we can't find someone to talk to.
Ah, look how they moan and wail and gnash their teeth. It is sad to watch how helplessly they scurry about.
You are just a nasty, nasty person, aren't you? Okay, bandits everywhere is transcribed on behalf of Sir Bryant, Templar and Defender of the Faith. Know that those who prey on refugees, residents good standing, passing travelers, indicate there are 3 bandit groups in the northern wood. This humble... Okay, accept. Sure, why not? That's a side quest. We'll do it.
Your children! The legions of evil are on your doorstep. They will feast upon our hearts. There is nowhere to run. This evil will cover the world like a plague of locusts.
My God,
Please,
he's
you're scaring
cheery.
the children!
Better to slit their throats now than let them suffer at Darkspawn hands. There! One of their minions is already amongst us. This woman bears their evil stench. Can't you not see the vile
I'm sorry, I
darkness
just
that
got
fills
here and
her?
you're saying I have a stench? Why don't you keep your voice down? Is no one going to shut this madman up? Watch where you throw accusations. Why don't you keep your voice down?
I watch the Black Horde descend on my people. I will not be silent.
Please stop! Somebody shut his mouth!
But isn't he right? The ban left us. We're going to die.
This minion is but the first of those who will destroy us.
That's enough. This ends now. You poor man, what happened to you? Don't be a fool. Darkspawn can be defeated.
No, I have seen them. You cannot run. You cannot fight.
You poor man, what happened to you?
My family, my clan, those creatures butchered them all. Some of us fled here, but we cannot escape the Darkspawn.
Must have been horrible. How did you escape?
I ran, hearing my wife's screams as they dragged her off. She had hair the same color as yours.
Scaring these people won't get her back.
You were right. I will go.
Okay.
He was right, wasn't he? There's no hope for us.
There's always hope. Muster your
Our
courage.
courage. But there's nothing we can do.
Then lay down and die. There's no hope for any of you. Such cowardice sicken me. Stay here. If you believe that, it must be true. Then lay down and die. There's no hope for any of you. Such cowardice. Yeah.
Why is this happening?
Your king is dead. There is no hope.
Maybe with that blasted chasing gone, my headache will go as well.
Huh. The barbarian mace. This is where the Templars are?
If you seek refuge in the Chantry, there's simply no room left.
You're closed?
We turn none aside, but we simply don't have room for anyone to sleep. Priests are within if you seek to offer devotion to the Maker, however. May he protect us all.
Okay, did you know there were bandits on the highway?
Were? Did you drive them off? Well, Sir Bryant will appreciate that.
Who's in charge of the
The
Chantry?
revered mother runs the Chantry itself, and Sir Bryant heads the Templars stationed here.
Have you heard any news?
Not since Tairn Logain passed by with his army. It's a shame about the king. But with the Darkspawn coming, few can think of anything else.
Okay, goodbye.
Make her watch over you.
Alright, I need to talk to a knight or something. Something about the locket. I'll be honest, I'm not really sure what I'm supposed to do next. I'm just kind of feeling my way as I go.
Darkspawn stragglers, but no sign of the main horde. We are the only hope of protection this village has now, and I will not abandon them. That is all.
Who?
May the Maker have
I
mercy
beg your
on us.
pardon. I did not see you approach.
Sir Donald? Is that you?
Alistair? By the Maker, how are you? I was certain you were dead.
Not yet. No thanks to Tairn Logain.
If Arl Eamon were well, he'd set Logain straight soon enough.
If he were well? What do you mean?
The Arl is stricken with an illness that threatens his life. We have found no cure, either natural or magical.
When did this happen?
Only a few weeks ago, but he has declined quickly. No one knows the nature of the illness, and even magic has done little to slow its progress. Our only hope now is a miracle. Every knight of Redcliffe has gone in search of the Urn of Sacred Ashes. Andraste's ashes are said to cure any illness, but I fear we are chasing a fable. With each day, my hope dims.
Okay, I should go, shouldn't be fleeing the Darkspawn. I was hoping to meet Arl Eamon, in fact. So your quest for ashes brought you here. Tell me more in the end. Your friend Sir Henrik is dead. I have something of his.
What? And you have his locket? And a note? Maker's mercy. Thank you for giving me these. I would never have known otherwise.
Okay, I'm sorry about your friend. I dealt with the bandit. Yeah, I dealt with the bandits that killed him.
I wonder how many of us have met similar fates on this mad quest.
I was hoping to meet Arl Eamon, in fact, so your quest the ashes brought you here. Tell me more about this Urn of Sacred
the urn
Ashes.
contains the ashes of the prophetess Andraste. Surely you know all this.
Perhaps I could help you.
Nothing I have found leads me to believe that this was anything more than a quest of desperation. With Henrik gone, I need to return to Redcliffe. Perhaps later I will seek out the scholar his note mentions. But I must go. Thank you again, my lady. You have been most helpful.
Okay. Sacred Ashes, right. Okay. That's the Fade. The Fade is the Tranquil. Archdemon, Genlock, Lavari Warhound, Herlock, Rat, Ogre, Wolf. Right, okay. Havard's Aegis. Dogs in Ferelden, High Ever, Lothering. Kokari Wilds, Darkspawn, Alistair, Queen Honora, the King, Arl Eamon, and down here we got Bantegan, okay. Logain MacTier, he's the traitor who let us die. Alright. Okay. apparently we gave, you know, that was it for the...
And when the Maker spoke, a chant of light scattered in the darkness. The word dispelled fear and ignorance. Let those who cry out from the shadows be comforted. Let those who seek redemption be delivered. Let those who have sinned be forgiven.
And when the chant spreads across all four corners of the world, let it rise at last to the ears of the Maker. Let him hear our unwavering faith. Let him hear our righteous dedication.
Unwavering faith, guys. That's apparently what we need. Okay. So